Hey, what's up? This is another episode of the show I don't have a name for, and we're going to complete our episode on the Freezin Freeman Midwest Quest. Shirts of the day is all my dad's hunting gear, and since we're in the Midwest today, I thought we would talk about it. Going to talk fast because I don't want him to come home and see me wearing his stuff. So we talked about Cincinnati, Chicago, and Madison, Wisconsin. Three really great cities. Today we're going to talk about three more cities. Okay, after Wisconsin, I went to Minnesota. Huge rivalry over there. I'll let you pick who you like. I went to the Twin Cities, which are Minneapolis and St. Paul. This is actually the only city I've been to. I went to this was where I went to my first baseball game, and went to the Mall of America, and then when I was like 18 years old, I went to the State Fair, which was super awesome. This place is way cool. There's tons of stuff to do, tons of mass transit and everything, and just seems like everything is together. It works together. You know, the grocery stores are close to the houses and all that stuff. Jobs seems like they're jobs, which is important. Food, you go here, you're supposed to get this thing called the Juicy Lucy, which is like a hamburger mixed with cheese, and then they make it. Maybe they put cheese on top of it. I didn't have enough time to eat it. I did have a wild game burger, which was like buffalo and deer, which was fabulous. My friend had a duck burger, and he said it was disgusting. Money, so-so. It's bigger than medium-sized cities, not one city. So it's more expensive than usual. The weather. Nobody moves to Minnesota for the weather. It's freezing ass cold, but beautiful, lots of snow. I thought it was great. People, awesome, super nice. I got lost on the bus. Bus driver turned around and took me to where I was kind of sort of supposed to be. Super nice. All right, our next one. Des Moines, Iowa. Okay. I always loved hearing people complain about coming from small areas like, oh man, I'm from Iowa, or oh man, I lived in Indianapolis. What a shithole. I grew up in Bismarck, North Dakota. So hearing people talk about Iowa or Illinois or Indiana or Nevada sounds amazing. Okay, so I'm pretty easy to impress. Des Moines, I was there on like a Monday and Tuesday. It's really hard to be cool on a Monday and Tuesday. If you came to New York, you came to Seoul, I'd have a hard time showing you the coolest time of ever. But seemed like really cool, really lots of stuff to do. Jobs, mostly looked like banking and insurance, which are two things I really can't do. You may as well just ask me to be an inorganic chemist. Food. They had it was kind of like an egg roll pizza, which was really, really good. And then they had this deep fried pork chop sandwich, which was also really good, but was kind of like eating quick dry cement. I mean, I didn't have a poo-poo doo-doo for literally, I want to say like 5 days. Like I said, quick dry cement. Money-wise, not that expensive, not that cheap, but you know, it was all cool. Weather, it's not bad, nothing great. People, super nice. Everybody was super nice. It seemed really safe. There's a funny Bill Bryson quote. Bill Bryson, not me. He said, dating an Iowa woman is like having a time bomb. It's really fun for a while, and then kaboom, she gets really, really fat. All right. Omaha, Nebraska. I actually almost moved here. I almost moved to Lincoln, Nebraska. Huge difference, but I ended up going to a different school. Seems to be a lot of stuff here. It seems cool. I looked around. Everything seems new or getting refurbished, so I thought that was neat. Jobs. There seem to be jobs, but also... am I on that one? Yeah, okay. There seem to be jobs, but mostly banking and insurance. Food, steak. Bing, bang, boom, you're finished. Hard to go wrong there. It's actually easy to go wrong there, but steak is usually pretty awesome. Weather, It wasn't so bad. It's kind of like shorts weather after Minnesota and Wisconsin. People, super nice. Everybody is super cool over there. Now, where is my other one? So people are asking me, Casey, why the hell don't you just stay in Denver? Uh, oh man, it's one of the fittest cities in the world. You can smoke weed there legally, and people are supposed to be really good looking. Your family lives there. You know what? Don't care. I hate this place. I just think it's awful. I have friends here, and it's not saying anything against them. I just never got the feeling that I like this place. Uh, Jobs. I've been looking. I haven't found shit. You know, you go to places and they say, oh, you're going to London, have the fish and chips. You're going to New York, have the pizza. You're going to Korea, you need to have Korean barbecue. You're going to Denver, maybe Tex-Mex, which is about as good as Chipotle. This place is expensive. So many people coming in to smoke weed, or so many tech companies. It's twice as expensive as last time I was here. Weather is probably the best. It's always sunny. It's, good snow and stuff like that. So that's nice. People, man, it's just the people are the worst here. It would be a great state if it wasn't for the people. Everybody's so high and mighty. You've got the natives here who are the greatest people in the world because they were born in Colorado, or you have these noobs who are just moving here for the sole purpose of smoking weed. That's like coming to your house just to get shit-faced. I just think it's obnoxious. Good example of this, of the people in Denver that I can't stand. I was on the Greyhound for about 30 hours during my little Midwest Quest. I was on the light rail, which is the Denver's version of like an overground subway. And I got on, and this guy is talking on his speakerphone, and I kind of said, hey, dude, can you turn that off or talk like this? And he goes, it's going to be okay, bro. All right. So I was reading my book some more, and he said, and then my stop came, and I got off, and he's like, yeah, you better fucking walk away. And I'm like, what? He's like, you don't fucking talk to me like that, man. Like what? I just wanted you to turn your phone off. Like I had a long day of traveling. Yeah, you better fucking get out, fucking kick your ass, and you fucking like, what, you little white trash piece of shit? They're little kids here. Yeah, you better don't. Yeah, I know you're just a fucking pussy. Like, all right. And he's like, I'm gonna get off the train. Sure. Do you think I'm afraid of you? Which is good that I didn't fight him because I was super tired. My stomach still hurt from Iowa. I had a huge backpack on, and all I really wanted to do was see my brother, who was picking me up, who I hadn't seen in about a month. And this shit happens all the time in Denver. Just rude, crude, douchey people. So it's 8 minutes, went a little longer than I was expecting. I hope you have a great home. If you want me to visit you, go ahead, tell me. I have a few more stops to go, and then hopefully I'll find a place to live. Yeah, all right. Have a great day. Be somebody's hero, and be nice to each other, okay?